Three, two, one. Fucking white men. Hey everyone, welcome back to Nefarious Reels. I'm a big ass vampire bat.
And I'm not John Redcorn.
Definitely not.
No.
And welcome back to Nefarious Reels. We talked about we watch bad movies and we watched two of them and we're gonna talk about them. And man, did we choose some real winners this episode? Only the best for
Yay.
us to watch.
We only pick the best.
Only the best films. The best films, the greatest films. And we'll start
The
with
peakest of peak.
the highest points in the world. That's all we ever go for. And we'll start with 1979's Nightwing, which was my recommendation. The day belongs to man, the night is theirs. Anyway, Nightwing is about there's this guy. His name's Duran, and he's an Indian, and reservation. And there's this other guy like Chi, and he wants the oil on the reservation. It's like the what's the fucking Martin Scorsese film called again?
Oh, Killers of the Flower
Yeah,
Moon.
it's like Killers of the Flower Moon. It's basically just a better version of that. But there's oil, but there's these killer bats that are fucking everything up, and yeah, and yes, that's pretty much it. There's just killer bats everywhere, and there's also an oil subplot. Cole, what'd you think of Nightwing?
It needed more of the bats, if anything, to be honest. It needed more of that and something more compelling as a story, because it was quite boring for the most part. But hey, they shot it out in the desert, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, this speaks to me. I too live out in a desert. You know what this film reminded me a lot of? Like what I was thinking throughout it? The capture of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people talking about this thing and complaining about the thing. The only problem is that I love Capture of Bigfoot because like Bigfoot's in it, and like I mean
There is Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's in the movie, and then there's a little Bigfoot, and there's a lot more like death and murder, and like a fucking snowmobile gets fucking tossed. There's a little there's a Bigfoot chase scene on the snowmobiles.
Yeah, there's shit going on, so
Things are happening, and there's a Bigfoot.
that means that's like the bare minimum, but still, like, stuff's happening, and we're at least entertained.
Yeah, I guess it's like Nightwings is basically a capture of Bigfoot slash like Jaws type movie. There's a thing, and it's flying around killing people, and then people are talking about the thing. It's just, bats, killer bats, vampire bats. There's a guy that's like, I hunt vampire bats and I fucking slaughter them for funsies.
As a prank.
It's so fucking epic. Batman? Well, I'm like the opposite of Batman. I'm like a anti-Batman. What's the opposite of Batman? It's
Man bat.
Ball girl.
Sure.
Yeah. What if he called himself Nightwing? I am Nightwing. That's what the hunter guy should have called himself. And then you can go, that's the title of the movie.
The movie. Speaks like, say that again.
But yes, I mean, first we kind of open up with all the desert shots, and I was just like, whoa, hey, this is like Paris, Texas.
Oh, Paris, Texas. A better movie.
A better movie. That's gonna be said a lot, I think, in both our discussions. We're gonna be like, this reminded me of this, a better movie.
A better movie.
Yeah, let's see. What so far we got Jaws, The Capture of Bigfoot, Paris, Texas. I was waiting for a scene of just the dude from Paris, Texas to be walking around the desert at one point, but he got killed by the vampire bats.
This was an alternate universe, and that's how he just met his demise. He never got to go to where he needed, and just, perish because of the bats.
He just got bitten by a bunch of bats and fucking died. But no, the first death of the movie is actually a horse. A bunch of horses were bitten by something. We get introduced to our main man, Duran. And Duran is a fucking asshole, dude. Like, goddamn. Like, he's nice, but then he's just like, I also called Chi because Chi has the vets and the doctors and can fly over here on his helicopter. And Duran's just like, ugh, you called Chi? Chi fucking sucks and I hate him. And he wants to make oil and, like, make money. And that's, like, dumb and mess with our land. Like, what the fuck? I hate Chi. Yeah, Chi, more like
She didn't
cringe.
feel like the coolest dude. Wasn't kind of the best dude either, but
I mean, like, she had, like, better reasoning. Cause, like, Duran's just like, it's sacred land, you can't mess with that, and she's just like, dude, we could use this to help our people with schools and hospitals. And remember the scene where, like, Duran's, like, girlfriend slash love interest was, like, trying to help a lady give birth in her house?
mm-hmm.
And the other lady was just like, here, eat fucking drugs, just fucking chew on this shit.
Just chomp on these.
Just fucking trip balls.
Whoa. So cool.
Yeah, but she's like, you know what? No, you don't need my help. Get Chi to do it, because he has everything, and you fucking suck, and you're a loser for liking Chi. I hate you. And then he drives off, and then just like, well, I can tell you. And he's like, you know what's going to happen when you call Chi? Nothing's going to happen, because he's just going to file this in a filing cabinet, and then, like, you're going to have to wait, like, 2 to 4 weeks in business days. So, like, yeah, you fucking suck, dude. Go fucking hang with Chi. It's like, god damn, Duran, like, what the fuck?
Calm down. That's all you need to do. Just, like, take a chill pill, dude.
Duran's just one of those, like, haters that, like, just easy, like, Duran's like a racist or something. Racist against his own people, the worst kind. And then he goes and meets his, like, uncle, who's, like, the super racist. Because he's like, I'm going to end the world now, because the fire chiefs hate me, and I'm gonna open up the circle, and you're gonna have to bring the end times and kill the white men, and you have to do all that for me, Duran. Don't give me your fucking wine. I don't want your wine bullshit.
It's like a going out of business sale. Everything must go.
Yeah, everything must go. Then he, like, instantly dies. Duran,
Yep.
I need you to do this one dying last thing for me. Anything, Uncle Guy. Kill them all, Duran. Kill them all.
Abner. That was his name.
Abner?
Abner.
But yeah, basically there's bats and they're just fucking up everything.
They're hungry, they're an infestation, they're a nuisance. They're just the worst.
Just
obviously.
Fucking terrible, dude.
They suck.
They do suck.
And they want to drink your blood too, so
yeah, they drink your blood. They're gonna give you the bubonic plague. Like, god damn, man. Just, like, do literally anything else. And it's just like, I'm trying to remember this film, but I like, my brain is, like, partially wiped, like, the first half of the film for me. And I just remember, like, going out to kill the bats.
Yeah, there was the bat, trying to kill off the bats. There was...
Oh, hey, the guy who played Duran, he was the Prowler in Black Christmas.
Huh.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Cool.
That is pretty cool. Wow, a better movie.
One, right? Yeah. A pretty good movie. And here we are, talking about Nightwing.
Well, I guess, I mean, while we're figuring out what happened in the first half of the movie again, I can mention that I recommended this because of the Stinker Awards. And I was also wrong. I said that, the Stinker started in 1979. It started in 1978, but I think... So there was actually 2 films I could have chosen, but I chose Nightwing because it sounded more interesting and up our alley.
So what you're saying is when you picked it, it was just curiosity got the best, and now we're just kind of struggling to talk about this.
I mean, when have we not struggled to talk about, like, movies?
That is true.
I mean, the other film I could have chose was If Ever I See You Again, which was a romantic drama. So, like, it was either romantic drama or horror about killer bats. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, killer bats definitely sounded more interesting.
Here, let's see what films the Nightwing was against. We got Beyond the Poseidon Adventure, which is a sequel to The Poseidon Adventure. You got
Okay.
the Concorde 8 Port 79, which is also a disaster movie, and it's the fourth in the airport film series. You have
Hmm.
Hardcore, neo-noir thriller crime drama film, and you might have known it at least from the cover, which is the one that has the quote that's just, "Oh my god, that's my daughter."
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And Star Trek the Motion Picture also got a nom.
Interesting.
Oh, they also have a list of dishonorable mentions that didn't get nominated. Steven Spielberg's 1941, Americathon, the Amityville Horror, the original one, The Black Hole from Disney,
Huh.
Bloodline, The Champ,
Okay.
The Electric Horseman, Hurricane, The Jerk, uh,
All right.
Just You and Me, Kid, Love It.
Holy crap.
Oh, what was that? Was that a good
That's
movie?
just a lot of dishonorable mentions.
Well, I mean, you know, there's such a wide range. Well, there are no good movies, Cole. Every film was bad, so you know they had a.
Every film is bad. That's why we made this
Have you ever seen? Let's be real,
podcast.
Cole. Have you ever actually seen a good movie?
I'd have to think about it.
Let's see. Love at First Bite. You got The Main Event, Meteor, more American Graffiti, Roller Boogie, Sammy Stops the World, and The Warriors. And if you're wondering, yes, it is that Warriors movie, not
That
like
the Warriors?
The Warriors. You know, yeah, The Warriors. That was a dishonorable
Just come
mention.
out and play.
That one specifically. This
Wow.
isn't like an unrelated film that also just so happens to be called The Warriors. Yeah, sorry to tell you, but your
Huh.
favorite film's actually kind of bad, guys.
Your favorite film is on a bad movie award list.
It was a
So-
dishonorable mention. Your film is bad. Just accept it. Sad day for Warrior fans everywhere.
R.I.P. to the Warriors fans.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the Warrior fans. Unfortunately, I mean, you're better than Nightwing, apparently, though, so you got that going for you. Speaking of Nightwing, we should talk about that movie.
Yeah.
So there's a love interest, and she's taking out, like, this Christian Bible camp for old people. These, like, 4 people out on this, like, Bible study trip thing out into the desert. And this is the best scene in the moment, is when though they get attacked by the bats, and like it's complete pandemonium. Like a woman literally sets herself on fire, which is based in epic.
Pretty cool.
That was awesome. The other lady got ran over by the van, but we didn't get to see it, which was frustrating.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I was
Yeah,
I was
funny when,
thinking
like,
that
the bats just attacked that group of people.
I was thinking that her head's gonna get run over, and it's gonna explode like a watermelon, but that didn't happen. You know, maybe that's
No,
because I think
They
maybe
could've
the
done
Toxic
something
Avenger
cool, but
spoiled me.
didn't. Maybe.
Because that has the iconic head run over moment, and it's a kid too, so it's even cooler.
Yeah, so it's like true peak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we love that.
But yeah, she also hired the main guy, the Jaws guy, to basically figure out these vampire bats and what's going on there because it might fuck up the deal. And he's just like, oh yeah, I remember now because Abner dies. Like he goes and visit him. Abner's dead. He's covered in the bites, and so Duran buries him in a sacred land, and also Abner bleeds. He's like, I'm
Like out of
still
his eye sockets through the
alive!
sack that he's in.
The sack with eye holes so he can see. Abner's like, I'm
yeah,
not
that's-
dead, I'm
Every
still
dead person needs to
alive!
see where they are, you know?
It's been a whole day and it feels like I can still hear Abner's voice. I'm not fucking dead! Or it's like Monty Python,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
just hear
dead
his
yet,
voice.
don't
They
put me in
don't
the
even do what they did back then, where you can ring the bell when they accidentally bury someone that's alive.
Yeah, but
And
he
they're
wasn't
like,
doing that.
Guys, I'm not dead.
Shut up, Abner,
Wait,
you're gonna
what's
be
that?
dead in like
Don't
5
say-
minutes. Don't put me on the
Yeah, shut up.
cart!
Yeah, you might have not been dead then, but you're gonna be dead soon.
I'm feeling better. No, you're not.
Technically, we're all gonna dying.
You've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
No, shut up.
You haven't?
Yes.
You have.
No, I have.
You have, okay, because I was referencing it, the scene with like the carters, like
Yeah,
don't
I
be
have.
on the
It's
cart.
been a while.
Bummer.
It's been since like high school, so
Yeah. Well, I think his name's Peter. That's the guy. But if it's not, I'm calling him Peter. So Peter originally tries to check Abner's body to see if he has rabies, but Duran's like, "No, you can't do that. Nuh-uh. Get out of here. You are hired by Chi, therefore you are bad, and I am right, and you are wrong." And Peter's like, "Okay, fucking fine. Jeez, dude, I'm just trying to fucking make sure that you don't die from bubonic plague, fucking asshole." But eventually, it's just like, okay, yeah, I run the test. Yeah, it's not only bubonic plague, it's like super mega ultra bubonic plagues. And the vampire bats, he's like, here, I'll let you guess. They're big, they fly, they don't fear humans, they see them as food, they fly at night, they spread disease, they will kill you, they hate you. And then she's like, I don't fucking know, dude. You're kind of making this kind of
rats.
obvious.
Obviously.
Bats. We are the
No,
bats.
actually, it's Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's Bigfoot.
It's Batman.
We need to do the capture of Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Here, hop on my snowmobile
Bigfoot
designed for
time.
desert travel. But yeah, Peter's like, if we don't stop this, the bubonic plagues are gonna spread everywhere and we're all gonna fucking die. And then fucking Durant's like, no, I need to go find my girlfriend because she's out there and she might die. And give me your helicopters,
She's gonna
Chi.
be dead soon.
And then she's like, fine, I gave him my helicopters. And he goes, actually, I need to get fucking Durant arrested because he's being a real jerk to me. And I kind of want to give him my helicopters, actually.
I just want to spite him.
Yeah, I just kind of want to arrest him, you know. I mean, honestly, Durant's pretty
That's a good
fucking
joke.
racist against other Indians that aren't from his own tribe. So, I mean, he kind of did have it coming, if I'm being honest.
He doesn't know how to respect everyone.
Yeah, but he ends up walking out into the desert, which is always a great idea, and is never a bad thing to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially if you got no water with you, it's like the best idea you can do.
No water, strip off all your clothes so that he can just beat down on you on your bare back and everything.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that.
That is the exact what everyone tells you. No water, because your body can just retain it all. Take off all your clothes so the heat can just beat down on you. So that way, there's no layers that are concealing heat in. You can just have the pure heat of the sun beating on your skin just easily. No sunscreen. That's bad for you. Bad for the skin.
Yeah, it takes away from the ray absorption.
Yeah, the only thing that he was doing wrong is he didn't fucking just stare directly into the sun. You know, so he can really tell where he was going.
I mean, he was already on the right track without sunglasses on. But yeah, he needed to like stare right into the sun.
Directly, because everyone knows that you have to use the stars to guide you, and the sun's like the biggest star that you can see. It's the only star you can see during the day. But it's okay, because in the end, he just ends up taking a bunch of drugs for like the last climax of the film is just him taking drugs the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, eventually Peter
Always
saves
fun.
him, and then he saves his girlfriend, and he's like, we need to shoot the bat with this massive tracking dart, and then we can track them down to their cave, where we can destroy them once and for all.
So epic.
So fucking epic. Holy shit, dude.
We get to go to the Batcave.
They literally get to go to the Batcave, and Batman's there. There's the fucking bat houses.
Yeah, I didn't see the Batmobile though, so I was like, what the heck?
It was parked in the bat houses.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, we need to seal the top hole so the bats can't fly away, and also we'll poison them with cyanide gas. That's the game plan. Except, whoops, fucking Peter falls into the top hole while covering it with mesh. And he's stuck hanging above pure ambrosia. He's like, if I fall into the ambrosia, I fucking die. And then fucking Durant's like, dude, I'm so fucking baked on fucking the weed root that makes you high when you chew on it. And he's like, this is what you gotta do. You just need to swing over, and you will be fine.
Woo!
And he's just like, okay, and then he falls, and but when Peter falls, it looks like he just lands on his knife, so I thought he died, that would have been really funny. But he's just injured.
Again, it would have been. They could have been cool, but no.
No fun allowed.
Yeah, no fun.
And yeah, I don't remember how. Like eventually Duran just hallucinates his uncle. He's just like, Duran, I need you to kill
Yep.
everyone. Release the bats. Let them kill everyone. And Duran's just like,
Yeah, they set like something on fire.
there's like the circle, and he's just like, I'm gonna take these like rocks that are
Yep.
over here and make a circle, and then cover
Yeah,
them up
like
and stuff.
lather them up in oil, light a match, and then just throw that on there.
Yeah, and then it just works.
Yeah,
It's just that easy.
it's so easy. Like 1, 2, 3.
A B C do 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 1, 2, 3.
Do, 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 do.
But yeah, they successfully kill all the bats, and
Whoopee.
that's it. That whole oil plot line against Chi never gets resolved. Like Chi doesn't get
Yeah, they
defeated
never.
or
It's like
realizes
brought up.
they.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's brought up here and there, and then you're just kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen? It just like after they burn up the cave, it's just like, oh, it just ends.
That's it. Like no resolution. Chi doesn't get
They're like,
defeated
we
or killed by
stopped
the
the
bats
mine.
or learn a lesson or anything.
No, we just murdered some bats because we didn't like them.
Yeah, fuck them bats. And well, that's the movie. That's Batwing. It's
Yeah.
I mean, it looked nice. I mean, the desert's a unique location to get a bunch of, especially because of how rocky it is. The where they did their landscape shots was a great idea because the little like
Mm-hmm.
houses and the caves and the rock formations, all that's pretty cool.
All the sand.
All the big rocks and everything, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's no
Yeah, it's
Wisconsin.
great. Yeah, it's great to see topography of like all shapes and sorts, and that's kind of what makes it fun to see that they were again shooting this outside, and you're just like, good job, you
It's great.
made a nice looking movie,
Very
but
cool.
unfortunately there was not much else.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you have to say about Oh yeah, and Duran pulls the classic racist move of like hating other races, but like marries like a hot white woman. Or no, it's
Well,
like
yeah,
the inverse. It's the inverse where
and he
usually the
embraces
racist white guy marries like a hot foreign woman. It's the inverse.
it's a subversion of expectations.
Yeah, this one's really actually deep and subtle that you just don't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
I can't believe fucking Martin Scorsese stole this for The Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, you can say that Killers of the Flower Moon was based off of other source material. This was actually basically ripping off Nightwing.
Yeah.
But instead of being in Arizona, they were in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got anything else for Peak?
Peak Wing or Night Peak?
Ooh, Night Peak.
I don't think I have anything left to say. Oh, I thought it was really funny when the guy was driving the
Cool.
van and then the bat just shows up and like it's in his shirt when it appears and then it crashes. But since we never actually see the bat attack, it looks like the guy just like crashed just like normally. Like crashed unrelated to the bat. And that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you get some goofy moments here and there, but that's about it.
All right, well, I mean, I don't have anything left to say about Nightwing. So, I guess I can talk about the director briefly because I think there's some interesting to say about Arthur Hiller. Because this won a Stinker, but not only did Arthur Hiller win the Stinker for this movie, he also won the Razzie for an Ali Smithy movie, Burn Hollywood Burn.
Oh, that one.
And you want to know something that's even more interesting? This guy also has a film in the Criterion Collection, The
What?
In-Laws.
The In-Laws?
Yep, that's a Criterion that you can buy and watch. It stars Peter Falk from A Woman Under the Influence and Wings of Desire, and famously Columbo from Columbo.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Peter Falk was in The Great Muppet Caper. I always forget, so I get pleased every time I look at it.
Fun.
Now I just need to see if it did Arthur Hiller. If Arthur Hiller won an Oscar, that would be awesome. That would like complete the trifecta. Did
Plot twist:
Arthur
he's actually a
Hiller
EGOT winner.
win an Oscar.
That would be funny.
He didn't win, but he did receive a Best Director nomination for Love Story,
Oh,
which is
okay.
like his best film.
Fun.
Oh wait, I can just check out his Wikipedia and just check out awards. That'd be
What
like way
an
easier.
interesting filmography and career from this man.
He did win the Jean Herschel Humanitarian Award from the Academy Awards. He did win that.
Okay.
And apparently, Nightwing was nominated for the grand prize at the Avoriaz International Fantastic Film Festival.
Huh.
So maybe we're just fucking stupid or something.
Yeah, maybe we're just like too dumb and baby brained, you know?
I mean, obviously.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's actually got some
Clearly, we don't
acclaim
know
to
what
his
we're talking
name.
about.
The man's got some peak on him. So, you know what? So, you know what I want to say? Good for you, Arthur Hiller. You made some good films, and also Nightwing, and an Alan Smithy film. But yeah, that's the main thing. Just want to cover a little bit of Arthur Hiller and just mention those things.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Good to know.
But now that we've done that, we can move on to the modern pick. And man, am I sure I'm glad that I didn't recommend it, because because it means I don't have to try to explain what the fuck happened in it. Cole, take it away.
Yeah. I am literally just going to read the letterbox synopsis because I literally do not know how I could describe this plot on a whim. So I recommended Kinetta from 2005, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, of all people. A director who has really has really risen from this movie and made some pretty good stuff in the 2010s and 2020s. But here we are with his second movie where there's some... So, on the letterbox synopsis, it says, at a Greek hotel in the off-season, a chambermaid, a man obsessed with BMW cars, and a photo store clerk attempt to film and photograph various badly reenacted struggles between a man and a woman. Yeah, and that's the entire movie, and there's, like, barely anything else. So, how bored were you? I'm not even going to ask you what you think, because I'm just going to go based on how bored you were.
I guess if I had to compare it to other films, I would put it on the same tier as probably about Slender Man.
Okay.
I was pretty bored and zoning out, and I couldn't really figure out what the film was about. I thought they were just shooting, like, poorly done fake snuff. That's what I thought they were doing.
Yeah, that's what I was like, I was literally not sure what was happening for the most part, and I literally obviously had to, like, pick up just read briefly what the plot was, and I'm like, that's the plot?
I guess, like, the argument is it's supposed to be up for interpretation. Is the audience interpretation of what it is. I mean, that's probably the argument the Yorgos Lanthimos defenders are going to say, probably. But,
Maybe.
like, man, I got, like, fucking nothing from this, dude. I was so fucking bored.
Oh, my God. Like, I legitimately will kind of apologize because I literally did not think it was going to be this dull.
I mean,
my goodness.
It wasn't, like, page 3 boring, if that makes you feel a little better.
Okay.
But, like, only barely for me, if I'm being honest here.
Maybe a little, but still, it was like nothing happens in this.
Like this is the thought process.
And it just goes on.
It's like, there's no real narrative film. And that's fine, as long as the characters are interesting. But the characters don't really have anything going on either. They're just kind of the same throughout the whole thing. Delivery and all. And it's like, oh, well, is this film, like, really weird? Not particularly. Oh, well, is it so mundane to a sense where any little weird thing makes it interesting? It's like, no, there's still weird things in it, just not really that much of it. Like, I don't know, it was all a blur, man. Like, the main things I can remember past the main hook, which is kind of them doing those reenactments badly. I remember they went they went to do go-karts, like, 2 different times. That's, like, the main thing I remember.
Yeah, they did go-karting for a little bit.
And there's also there's the fucking, like, little, like, runway scene There was that too. I remember
Mm-hmm.
that. And then like there's a lot of shaky cam because this is probably all done in handheld.
Yeah, there was some shaky cam, and it was like the annoying kind of shaky cam.
Do you think they did like
Because again,
handheld for
barely anything
budgetary
was
reasons or
happening.
for artistic vision?
Yes. Both.
Both? Okay. There was a point where I thought, okay, so we had to be at the hour mark, right? And I looked and I was like, oh fuck. I'm at the 40-minute mark. I have another hour of this to go. This is where we're gonna
Ah.
lose all our subscribers because they're gonna be like, "What, you hated Largos Lanthimos Yabba Dabba Duomos' film?
Yabba dabba doo.
I can't pronounce last names anymore. Why can't everyone's last director's last name be Bob or Jones or something?
Like
Yanthimos,
Johnson.
yeah, the
Lantha.
three syllables maximum. Yeah,
Both.
Yantham. Oh fuck, it's yeah. His last name is 3 syllables wrong, so I can't even bitch about it being too long of a name. I'm just shitty with pronouncing names.
You're just racist towards Greek people.
I'm just here. I am bitching about Duran being the biggest racist, but really it was me. I'm just fucking. I'm the what is it when you're like self-inserting? Not self-inserting. When it's like you're talking about yourself, but you're like I'm vicariously using Duran to represent me.
Oh god. I know what you're talking about. I cannot think of the word right now. Oh god. It's jeez, I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, it's so hard because you're trying to think about Kinetta.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this amazing piece of work.
Here's the thing, and this is gonna sound weird, but it's gonna make sense when I explain it. Kinetta isn't boring enough because when I was watching this, because it's just people really kind of being really mundane with the occasional weird thing that happens, and I was thinking about, this is like a worse version of Jeanne Dielman in a sense. Because like Jeanne Dielman
It
is a
is like
really boring movie, but since it's
I'm
so
not kidding.
mundane, it
I
has this one
actually had, I
character.
think, that kind of thought process where I'm like, this is like Jean Dielman, but like not interesting in the slightest.
Jean Dielman is really boring, repetitive, but it's like intentionally. So when
Oh
something
yeah, it's like it's
strange or different
intentional and
happens,
it's
it
serving a
stands out.
purpose.
Yeah, there's a purpose, and when something different happens, like it just stands out so much as like a deviation from the norm. Like in this film, like yeah, it's kind of boring, but like weird things occasionally happen in it to like break up the monotony, but it kind of like fucks up the flow of the movie. So there's like a sense of just like it's there, but it doesn't have enough
Mm-hmm.
of an impact to interest me. So it's not weird enough for it to be interesting and get me
Yeah.
invested, but therefore, but it also takes away from it being super boring to a point when it does happen. It's weird. It's like, oh, it's like interesting.
Yeah, exactly. It
Like in John
really
Dielman,
could
in its
have
boringness and
either
mundaneness,
been
it
even
becomes
more,
interesting.
or yeah, it could have also maybe been more weird. Like one of the two.
Like
And I'm
yeah, like I don't
disappointed.
know if there was like more of a focus on them shooting this stuff or something. Just give the characters a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
personality. They all have like the same bland, but there's barely any lines spoken. So it really falls really hard on the characters to be just interesting through their body languages, everything, and they're not. They're not
Uh-huh.
interesting. And like maybe that's the sense of like, oh, these people are just normal, regular people,
Not in
so
the
the fact that they're doing these
slightest.
weird things is what's supposed to be interesting, but it's not because I don't care for these people. There's nothing I get to care about. Like they don't feel like people. They just feel like that's the thing. They just feel like actors. Like oh, they're actors that are doing the scene.
They're kind of like NPCs.
Yeah, like that. And like there's gonna be someone that's gonna say
That just
that's the
go with the
point.
flow.
Like, here's the thing. I feel like if this didn't have Yorgos Lanthimos' name attached to it, people wouldn't like it nearly as much. There wouldn't be as many defenders of it. The people that I feel like it go, well, this is just his thing. The Yorgos Lanthimos doing this is his thing, and that's just his style. And you get to see the framework of what he's working. If this was the exact same movie, but had, like, a different name
Yeah.
attached to it that you didn't hear about, people just wouldn't give a fuck about it.
Like just some regular Joe Schmo that you've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Just some random Joe Schmo that you didn't hear about.
Just made one movie and then fucked off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think people would talk about it like that. But also at the same time, this is just the type of movie where even if it is weird in like a Yorgos sense, I'm not interested in the slightest because the lack of dialogue and just personality overall is just what tanks it.
Yeah. And when I think about the other like well-established directors we've talked about their movies, like we did with like Park Chan Wook, not Bong Joon Ho, Park Chan Wook with the sun, the moon touch the sky, or whatever it's called, or
Yeah,
like
that one.
or like Martin Scorsese with Boxcar Bertha. I feel like even if you swap out their names for just a random ass person, those films I think stand on their own. You don't need the name attached to it. I mean, they're still shitty, but like but they're still interesting enough where like the lack of the well-known director loses its luster. With Kinetta though, it's just like it still sucks with or without that credit. Like Kinetta needs Lanthimos' name attached to it to get any sense of like traction or defense. I feel like.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay. Also, I need you to correct me wrong. Was the woman doing crack at one point? Because I thought I saw her with crack on the table at one point.
It was some kind of drug. I don't know exactly what.
Like saying that there was mystery drugs
and then
that
she
was
kind of ODs at the end before that one guy just like saves her.
And it's just like, oh, bummer. And it would have been more interesting if he just let her die. Because that fits into the whole thing about faking these, like, murders, whatever the fuck. Or snuff, or whatever the fuck it was.
It was, like, footage of, like, a serial killer's... I don't know exactly how to... Like, a serial killer's...
They're just reenacting murders.
Murders?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, like, recreating murders? Yeah.
Just, like, fuck me, dude. What the fuck are we gonna talk about? Also, I fucking sailed the seven seas for this, and the fucking subtitles were a little off when I was watching, which was annoying. So I had to pay, like, extra attention.
To, like, who was talking and all that. And,
yeah, just to, like, be able to put it together. And, like, you can argue, oh, well, then you watched this film wrong. It's like, oh, no, I'm fairly confident that even if I knew what they're talking about, I still wouldn't be a fan.
Yeah, even if everything was synced up, yeah, I believe that's not gonna do anything else.
You know what? This might be a bit of a hot take, but I think that I like Slenderman more than Kinetta. Because at least Slenderman had, like, Joey King, and the iconic...
It had Joey the King.
It had the iconic line that I still love, where she goes, it's like a virus. It's like a computer virus, but instead of infecting your hard drive, it infects your brain. That is mine. He was with my mother before she died in the Amazon.
Thinking about creepypastas.
We're getting a Jeff the Killer movie.
That's he was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Yeah, that's the it's like a computer virus, but instead of infecting your hard drive, it infects your brain. Yeah, that's my iteration of that. It's just such a funny fucking line. I get a huge kick out of it. She's going, it's like a computer virus, but instead of infecting your hard drive, it infects your brain. I love that line so much. That line needed to be in Kinetta. Joey King walks onto a random scene. It's like a computer virus. And instead of infecting your hard drive, it infects your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to watch a really boring-ass fucking movie that's actually good, just watch Jeanne Dielman. Or just watch any Chantal Akerman film. They're probably, like...
Jeanne Dielman. Oh, yeah, watch any Chantal Akerman.
Like,
yeah, let's plug in some good filmmakers.
There's that one where it's just shots of the city over her mom's letters. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, News from Home.
Yeah, News from Home. I only watched, like, 30 minutes, but to be fair, I was really tired. And I was engaged. I was just really tired. I was like, I need to watch this when I'm more alert.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to be more alert, engaged with the film and art and all that. So yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, but I'm more interested in watching Chantal Akerman. Like, luckily for Lanthimos, like there are other films like I've seen clips of The Lobster and The Favorite, and I'm interested in Bagonio. You know, I had the ending spoiled for me. Like, his other films, I am a lot more interested in checking out, so, like, he's got that going for him. But if this was, like, my first taste, that might would have killed, like, all interest for me. Like, if I didn't hear of his other work...
like, maybe I'm gonna hold off on watching this guy's stuff.
Yeah. Like, I'll check Lanthimos' work someday, But like when I do eventually do a Lanthimos filmography ranking, I am not looking forward to rewatching Kinetta.
Honestly, just skip it. I
Mm,
know you like to commit and like even rewatch everything, but I think you're better off just holding off on this one.
no, I think I'm gonna commit and I'll watch it. I'll survive. I'll just
Okay.
I'll just have Subway Surfers and Family Guy clips
I
and
was about
like
to say,
on
just get some Subway Surfers playing on the side,
and some
and
Family Guy clip funny compilation, and I'll just have those on while I watch the movie, so that way I'm not bored. And I'll jingle some keys in front
mm-hmm.
of me every like 10 seconds. I'll go jiggle jiggle
Yay!
to keep my investment involved.
Jingle, jingle.
Yeah, jiggle jiggle jiggle.
Exactly. Yeah, sounds perfect.
Oh god, we've only been recording for like 48 minutes. Should we try to stretch out this kinetic discussion, or should we just cut our losses now?
I mean, I, I mean, what else is there? Wait, look, I barely wrote anything down. Let me see if there's anything else I can. Oh yeah, I guess I did. I was like interested at first initially because it was like, oh, yeah. I literally wrote down who is this walking man because there's that one guy obviously who's like he goes somewhere. Yeah, he goes like to a graveyard. He's doing other stuff. He's just walking around
Oh
like
yeah, he
on a
saw the
freeway.
car crash. There's that car crash, right?
Yeah, he saw that car crash,
It made me think
and
of
he's
that
just like walking around. He's got his
Denis
Walkman
Vanilla New
on.
Wave film that was like fucking I don't remember the name. Hold on, I gotta look it up because there was a film that opening scene. It made me think. Oh, it reminded me of that. It's like one of his Denis Vanilla New Wave's new film. Oh no, original films he released. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find it. Just give me a bit of time. Just keep talking about the
Okay, I
Walking
will
Man.
let you figure this out.
Yeah, like I have a Dennis
While
Vanilla New Wave ranking. Just give me a time to find it. Just keep talking about the Walking Man.
okay, I'm literally just yeah. I mean, I was like, yeah. It's like who's this walking man, and then you get the next scene after they show the title of the movie, and then I just go, lady with Walkman miming and doing actions, and then I go, oh, she's an actress, and then it's like, okay, what the hell is going to happen? And then you just see all this other stuff, and you're just kind of like, what is going on?
Oh, excuse me.
Because the acting part is interesting, but it's just then so boring and like it repeats itself in a way that you're just like, why are we doing this?
Okay, I found it. I believe it's August 32nd on Earth. That's what I'm talking about. Because there is like a car crash open. There's like
Okay.
a car crash in the beginning of the film. And that's what it made me think of.
Okay.
Also, I think August 32nd on Earth is a better film, by the way. And in fact, arguably, maybe it's a
Okay.
better. I can't say it's a better version
Yeah,
of
I don't think I've
Kinetta
seen his
because their plot is still
earlier.
kind of
Yeah, I don't
different.
think I've seen Denis' earlier movies.
Well, Maelstrom is the weakest, I feel like, but I still like it more than Kinetta. Like of his like early works, like how early are you saying? Because what I think when you say his early works, I'm assuming you're talking about August 32nd, Polytechnique, and Maelstrom. Those are like the three I think of.
It's really those. I I'm trying to see what I have because I've seen his Dune, Blade Runner. Yeah, I've basically seen everything post Polytechnique except for Incendie.
What do you mean you haven't seen on D? That's like his like that's one of his best ones. It's like my second fave behind Arrival.
I know. I have the Blu-ray. It's like burning on my shelf. Right, it's burning on my shelf. I will definitely get to it once I get back from my vacation in like a week or so.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that you haven't on. So it was even recommended for Sardonicast. You have literally no excuse.
It'll get done.
Like that's his second fave. Like I said, Arrival's my number one. Then it's D's. Then it's Blade Runner. Then it's Prisoners. Then there's a drop in quality. Then it's Dune, Enemy, Dune 2. Then August 32nd. Then Sicario. I'm one of the people that would think Sicario is just okay. Then Polytechnique, which you've seen. Denny's school shooter movie.
That one is whatever.
Yeah, Denny's school shooter movie.
Yeah, you just watch a guy just be an incel for 90 minutes.
Yeah, like of the three you haven't seen, D's is easily one of his best, and you need to get on that. Like when do you get back? Because I'm gonna once you get back, I'm gonna actively pressure you. If you do not watch
Yeah,
Polytechnique
probably
sometime when you get home from your vacation, I'm recommending Encendies for this fucking podcast. I'm gonna recommend it, so you have to see
even
it.
though you think it's great.
Even though it's amazing, I will rank Encendies a 1 out of
I
10
will
and put it at the
give
bottom
an
of my ranking
exception.
just to prove a point to make you do it. I will fucking tank this film. I'm gonna go. Actually, guys, I kind of
Okay.
hate this film now. It is bad.
It's bad, okay?
It's bad because it doesn't agree with my center-right leaning political ideology. And then I'll get Ben Shapiro on as a guest, and he'll agree with me.
Well, actually,
Let's say, hypothetically,
let's just say hypothetically
that I watch Encendies.
that D's nuts.
Yeah. Let's say, hypothetically, I was a guest on the podcast Nefarious Reels, where we talk about Encendies. But yeah, you need to see...
And it turns out that the movie is not as good as you would think.
But yeah, I think that's it. We stretched it out. Enough about Dennis Vanilla anyway.
Yeah.
We could probably stop talking about Kinetta.
Because, again, there's not that much else to talk about.
Girl, you must love the film Kinetta because you're Kinetta me crazy. Hot damn, I'm here all week, people. But now that we're done discussing these films, is now time for us to choose which one is the better of the two. Cole, which of the
Nightwing.
two films do you think is better?
Nightwing. I know, shocking.
Yeah, I agree. I also
As much as
choose...
we love Kinetta, I think at least you got, like, bats and then that one funny scene with the van and them just killing people, so...
I like the part where the woman got set on fire. No one got set on fire in Kinetta.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, dude, what the fuck?
Bruh. Excuse me? What the fuck? Bruh.
Yeah, bruh. Dude,
Just
bruh.
a major bruh moment.
It really is. Should have said it's like a computer virus, but instead of affecting your hard drive, it infects your brain. But yes, now that we're done with that, we can now move on to questions. Remember, if you have questions, to ask them. Our first one is from Landon, which is, whose life do you think would make a good biopic?
I think I know who you're going to say, but I will let you answer first.
Okay, well, I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to say my great-grandfather, because he's lived through some pretty crazy stuff. Like, one, he was there. He was one of the key people that helped get the Hoover Dam built. Pretty fucking cool. He was there. He was on the island when Pearl Harbor happened.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He got to see an atomic bomb go off. I learned this from my grandma. Where we do that's its own funny story, but literally we were just talking about because Oppenheimer was out. I was like, "Oh yeah, Oppenheimer's out, bro. I'm probably not gonna see it." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I saw one of the bomb droppings when they were testing the bombs." I was like, "What?" And it's like, "Yeah, me, my dad."
Wait, what?
Yeah. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's what I went." And she's like, "Yeah, so like me and my father and my mom and my brother, we were like going out to go fishing." And they were stopped at like a town, and then like my dad heard from a local that oh yeah, they do these bomb testings out in the desert. So they drove out to like out on a hill pretty far away, and apparently it was like the middle of the night, and they were just watching. And then my grandma described it as like, and then all of a sudden it just became day. It was so bright. It was basically like day just happened to turn on and see the bomb. And then she was like, and then my dad looked at us and it's like, well, we just witnessed the end of the world. And then the next day we went fishing and he caught a really big fish. And then he caught the biggest fish he ever caught. And I was like, why would you end the story on that? But yeah, he got to see one of the atomic bomb testing. So he's one of the
Gotta end on a happy note, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Imagine saying that, well, we just saw the end of the world, and the next day you caught a really big fish, and like, oh man, it doesn't get any better than this.
Ugh, man. We just saw probably the thing that could destroy us all, but hey, look at this fish I got.
The Virgin, I think we just led to the destruction. The Virgin, I am death, the destroyer of worlds. the Virgin, I am Death Destroyer of the World, versus the Chad, we just witnessed the end of the world. You know, lived through the Great Depression, you know, then got to live a happy life out in California, surrounded by family, you know, and got to see his family and everything, why not? Why not do a biopic? I mean, we have enough biopics about famous people. Why not a biopic of just the common man? And then a close second's David DeCaro.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I was
There it
about to
is.
say, I'm like, it had to
The
be.
moment you said, I know what you're going to say, I was like, I know what he's going to think I'm going to say, but I'm not. But yeah, definitely close second, David
You
DeCaro.
threw a curveball at me.
You're like, whoa, like a really real, genuine answer? But of course, like, I'm genuine when I say David DeCaro, of course, too, but I wanted to mix it up. I would also say Weird Al Yankovic, but he already had his biopic, so I don't have to say that.
He did have his biopic.
Aren't they planning to make a sequel?
I don't know.
I don't know. It might have been just a rumor, but honestly, they should do a sequel to Weird, because that would be really fucking funny, considering how that film ends.
It would be funny.
I mean, technically, there is a period where Weird Al had, like...
It really is just a parody, so...
I mean, there was the era where he had this mustache, and he had the glasses and the short hair, and now he's in his, like, cleanly shaven, no glasses, long hair era. So you really could do, like, a sequel that follows that section. So that they could, and I'd fucking watch it.
Yeah.
You've seen Weird, right?
I saw it.
Okay, good. Because if you didn't, I was going to have to yell at you more.
Released.
It's a pretty fun movie. I'm glad you watched. If you didn't, I was going to yell at you more and, like, guilt trip. It's like, you haven't seen Weird? That's even worse than you not seeing Encendies. What the fuck? I don't know. If I had to pick, like, a historical figure instead of someone from pop culture or I'm related to, I would say, do Charles Couteau. Like, do one of the presidential assassins. You don't really get movies of, based off the assassins, you know. Like, you know, Lincoln getting killed by John Wilkes Booth is such a huge part of his history. Yeah. But, you know, what's his story? What's John Wilkes Booth's story? Or maybe I'm just saying that because I have my hyperfixation music-wise, the Assassins musical from 2004, which, like, covers, like, the different assassins. Like, John Wilkes Booth, Charles Couteau, Lee Harvey Oswald shows up at the end. You also got the lesser-known ones, too. You get the would-be assassins that try to kill the presidents, like the dude that tried to kill Ronald Reagan. There's a dude that tried to kill Franklin D. Roosevelt. You got the guy who wanted to kill Richard Nixon by crashing a plane into the White House.
Yes.
Let's
get their stories.
You got the two different assassins who wanted to kill Gerald Ford, who were both women. What's her story? It's always about history. What's her story?
Yeah. Forget history. What about her story?
Yeah, exactly. I need to know about the two women that try to assassinate Gerald Ford. What about you? What are your biopics?
Now that we're talking about presidents, I'm gonna, just for fun, because I just say it, William Howard Taft would be specifically with the scene when he gets stuck in a bathtub. It's my favorite fact about him.
Oh my god!
He was the fattest president, and he got stuck in a bathtub.
I don't know if I ever told you the story, but when my cousin was getting married, I went there. The location there had a museum. At the museum, there's like, oh, there's the Taft chair. Okay. I was like, what's the Taft chair? Okay, they're like, oh, well, there's some, like, Taft went to visit this place, because apparently the chairs here were, like, really good and well-crafted, but the person who made the chairs was really worried that Taft, because he was the fattest president, if he sat on one of the chairs, he would break it. So the guy custom-made a really big chair specifically for President Taft, and you got to see the chair. I wonder, I think I took a picture of it. If I don't know if it's still on my camera reel, but if it is, I'll send it to you so you can see the Taft chair.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Also, if I had to pick a president for a biopic, I would choose Millard Fillmore, because who the fuck knows anything about Willard Fillmore?
I was about to say, I feel like you could go, like, anywhere with, like, in the 1800s, because most of those names you're just kind of going, oh yeah, yeah, that was a president. Bring the history buffs in.
Okay, there's me at the zoo.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
I'm scrolling through my camera reel. I can't remember exactly when I went to the wedding, but I think it's pretty close. Like,
all right. Who else would be interesting for a biopic that hasn't gotten one?
okay, no, there it is. There's the Taft chair.
Oh, Taft chair.
Okay, now I added it to the Discord picture, so now I have to actually find that picture now.
Oh God.
Oh my God, why is this so hard? Take me to the Taft chair. Okay, keep thinking. I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, I'm literally. Oh man, I'm trying to get somebody. It's hard when you try to think about somebody interesting, but also at the same time, not because I don't want to go with the most well-known names, but also maybe no, damn it, had a name didn't. Shit. To be fair, I think there's a lot of the world's film directors from history that I think could make for interesting biopics, like Stanley Kubrick, Kurosawa, Tarkovsky, some of those guys maybe.
All right.
See their life stories.
Okay, no, there it is. Okay, I've sent you the Taft chair, and you can see a chair next to it for reference. That's how big the Taft chair is.
Chair.
There it is, the Taft chair, baby.
Taft chair.
Taft chair. Taft chair. I hope that makes it into the Taft biopic.
Once it gets greenlit, if it's not in there, I will riot.
Yeah, because now you know it exists.
Exactly.
Never forget the Taft chair. What should I do for the thumbnail? I should just put in the picture of the Taft chair and just nothing else. That's just the thumbnail for this episode.
Just the Taft chair.
Anyone else?
Everyone will be what is this?
Oh, you had to be there.
You just had to be there, guys. Trust us.
So, can you think of anyone else, or do you want to move on to the next question?
No, I think we can move on to the next one.
All right, so our next question is from Robert, which is, if you were a merman, what animal would your lower body be of if you could choose? We'll do, because I think he means any animal, but he said merman. So we'll do one land animal and one sea animal. So you have two different options.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be a basic answer, but honestly, horse, because then you can be a centaur, and they got the 4 legs. So centaurs also seem pretty cool, especially within mythology.
Okay, if I had to choose, I would pick. Oh man, I think I might pick giraffe.
Ooh,
giraffe. But I'm thinking, do I just want to have a really, because giraffes have the same number of vertebrae in the neck or whatever, but they're just longer. So do I just want to be a really long neck with a head, or do I just want the whole neck to be thing, and it's just my upper half is just where the head would be of the giraffe?
I would say, your call. Whatever you think you would like.
Well, I guess I guess it's a tough call. I don't know which way I would have it.
Questions.
I would just leave it up to artist interpretation, really, on how they want to do it. Now, if I had to pick sea creature, though, I think I'd probably go octopus. Kind of like an Ursula type
octopus? Deal. If we're going sea animal, I don't know why. Either a jellyfish or a swordfish / marlin. I don't know why. Those are the first 2 that came to my mind. If I have to choose one of them, maybe jellyfish because they got the stingers. Boom.
You be a jellyfish, and then you'll be in that scene in Birdemic where that jellyfish stings the woman.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Ooh, ow. My leg popped. If you want, we get one more, and we can do cryptid. What cryptid would you want to be centaured into?
Ooh, cryptid. Now I got to think about all the cryptids.
The funniest answer would be the Nightcrawler. I can't remember the full name. Fuck. It's not the San Francisco. I don't think it's the San. I don't. No, it is the San Fresno Nightcrawlers. The Fresno Nightcrawlers, because they're just 2 legs. So you have the legs of the Fresno Nightcrawler, but you're just look like a normal guy that just walks weird.
Nightcrawler. I am not. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Okay, yeah, that would be funny.
Oh, you looked up the Fresno
The Fresno
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, I'm not as well versed in like other states' cryptids, so what
I
the
just
fuck?
like them because they're funny. They walk funny.
They are funny.
The Fresno Nightcrawler is actually on the Fresno County website, which is also epic.
If I had to go cryptid, probably the Hodag.
The Hodag.
They're very long. They're big creatures. Let's see if I can find a... Come on, load. Let's put my head on a Hodag and no one would want to mess with me.
And the Hodag's pretty base choice.
It's posting.
Is it going to be as cool as the Taft chair, though?
It's
what should I do is the picture of the Taft chair,
there.
but I put the Hodag on it, and that will be the thumbnail of the episode.
Hodag on a Taft chair?
Yeah. That will be the thumbnail, and no one will understand it until right now, this part of the episode.
No one will. That's why they have to wait till the very end. And then they'll be like, oh, now I get it.
All right, well, now we can move on to our final question from Mattias. What are your impressions on the Lupin the Third franchise? I've only seen clips and whatever things that Mattias posts, and it looks pretty cool, and I should check it out someday. I really hope you can successfully collect all Lupin the Third related things.
It was the one directed by
Miyazaki.
Castle Cagliostro. That was the one we watched.
It's pretty cool.
With Hayao Miyazaki directing it. It was pretty good. It was enjoyable.
It's pretty awesome.
It's fun. But there is a lot of material.
There's a ton, and I know Mattias wants to collect all of it, and I wish him luck. And as a collector, a guy who likes to buy a bunch of stuff, as a David Dakota collector, I kind of understand the pain and the struggle, but I know he can do it. Keep the dream alive, Mattias. Never give up. Buy all the Blu-rays and DVD copies of Lupin the Third that you can get.
Exactly.
Especially if they have a really cool cover.
Well, yeah, covers make everything.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's all our questions, and so that means it'd be time for recommendations, if we had them. For you see, technically, this episode was supposed to be our big anniversary episode, but I failed to look it up in time, and then me and Cole had a miscommunication about it, and then Cole was kind of too busy. By the time we realized it, Cole, you didn't have the time to watch the 3 movies in time because you were going to be busy. You're busy this week. So we're doing our anniversary episode late, or early for next year, depending on how you want to look at it.
Depending on how you want to see it, but
yes, our 4-year anniversary, which is kind of crazy, and our theme was kind of our watch list theme, I guess. We didn't really have an official title, but basically we would go into each other's watch list, and we'd pick out a bunch of bad movies that the other person had watch listed, but we didn't, so it would be new to the palette for both of us. And we selected, and I think 2 of the films were mine in recommendations, and one of them was yours, but I don't know how to introduce it. It's kind of weird. The first one's weird, because it was from your watch list. I picked it, but it didn't land on it. The Wheel We Spun didn't land on it. It landed on Cole's choice, so it was really your picked it.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I mean, technically, you also you chose the next one, so I think I'll do it. I'll introduce the first and the last one, because those were my picks. And then you can talk about the middle one that you chose for me.
Okay, I can do the middle.
So, originally, at the time, this wasn't even one of my choices to recommend. I just realized one of the ones I originally picked, Titanic 2, I had watch listed already. So, I had to quickly change it. And then I saw this one, and I won't lie, it's technically a trilogy, and I kind of wish I realized that, or else I would have saved this in the back burner as well for a trilogy episode. But too late for that. I recommended this. Atlantic Cold Choice, you picked it. So the first film will be 2000's MVP, Most Valuable Primate. That's right, folks. It's a monkey movie.
We're getting a chimp again.
Yeah,
it's not Bonzo exactly, but it's a chimp, guys.
Yeah.
And he plays sports.
I mean, it's 2000. I think Ronald Reagan's still alive. He might show up in the movie.
Maybe. Who
Maybe.
knows?
Yeah, I mean, it could. I mean, you don't think the Robert Vince, the director of all the Air Buddy movies, can't get Ronald Reagan an MVP, most valuable primate? That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Anyway, next up is your pick.
Yep. So this was my pick from your watch list, and it is 2016's Maximum Ride.
Yeah, this was based off a book series
nothing
that
about
I
this.
didn't read.
And who knows?
It was based off a book series that I didn't read, but I read the manga adaptation. And our final recommendation was also on Cole's watch list. For some reason, wasn't in mine. But I picked it because it stars someone that I don't think we've actually covered on the podcast yet. Megan Fox. I don't think we've actually talked
I don't
with
think we
the
have.
minute. Yeah, let me go to show watched films. No. The only films I've seen of her is Jennifer's Body, which she's actually pretty good in, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is peak cinema. Stanley Kubrick could never...
She's in Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
Yeah, she voices Toy Chica. So she actually has a pretty prominent role in it.
Oh my.
As Toy Chica is probably like the main animatronic that gets to talk in that film.
Oh.
Also, I'm pretty sure, and also, Game Theory, Matt Pat from Game Theory also voiced Toy Bonnie, though you can't really tell.
It's a game theory.
I hope Matt Pat comes back for Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
So excited for
But anyway, yes, the Megan Fox, the final recommendation is 2020's Rogue, where she's a woman in a man's world. But so, if you don't want to get spoiled for MVP Most Valuable Primate, Maximum Ride, or Rogue, how about checking out those movies in advance? And we have a Patreon you can check out to help support us. Give us $100 so that way Cole can actually talk about a good movie for once.
And not feel like I'm tortured.
Yeah. Also, like and subscribe. That'd be pretty cool. Ask us questions as well so we can answer them. And we have some episodes on Spotify you can listen to. And we also got a Blue Sky account that you can check out that I don't really use. And you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius, happy Kinetta.
Yeah, happy Nightwing.
Happy
Batman.
Vampire bats in a cave.
Yeah, happy Arthur Holler. Happy Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Ugh. Happy Taft Chair.
Happy Taft Chair, happy Hodag.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.